All right, folks, welcome, welcome. Let's come into an easy seat. I come to you from a waiting room, serenity room space where I think I'm going to be okay doing this in here. Let's give it a go. All right, coming into an easy seat, whatever that needs to look like for your body today. If your body is able to go into a different shape than your usual, maybe you do that just to mix it up. And as you're arriving here, you could look left to right. It's Tuesday. We do extra twists on this day. So we'll start kind of from the top down today, looking over one shoulder and then the other. Do this at a pace that feels good. I find I tend to kind of by default move a little fast, so I'm going to intentionally slow it down. Not that there's anything wrong with our default settings. We're just inviting ourselves to notice them and then try something different. So we're just sitting tall, looking side to side. We could start synchronizing the breath, inhaling, looking forward, exhale, looking to one side. Inhaling forward, exhaling, looking the other way. You might notice if you have pretty equal range of motion side to side, or perhaps it's likely that one side you can look a little farther than the other. Okay, when you're ready, hopefully we're not getting dizzy here. The next time you look over one shoulder, go ahead and pull that shoulder back in space. So now we're starting to let the twist move down through the spine. And then inhale, center, neutral. Exhale, look over the other shoulder, pull it back in space. Inhale, center, exhale, look, then twist. Inhale, center, exhale, look, and twist. Good, so sitting tall, looking over one shoulder, taking a twist. Inhaling, center, looking over the other shoulder, taking a twist. Let's do this a couple more times, side to side. And finishing up the round that you're on, we'll come back to center. When you're ready, squeeze the shoulders up to your ears, roll them back and down. Do that a few times. And we can exaggerate it by kind of rounding the spine, pushing the spine back, and then shrugging the shoulders up, pushing the chest forward as you roll the shoulders back and down. So adding some spinal flexion. I'll turn so you can see that a bit more. All right, one more time. Good. If you're not already sitting on your heels the way I am, hero's pose or rock pose, go ahead and try to do that. If you can't do it, don't worry. But if you are able to sit like this, then we'll bring our hands in front of our heart in Padma Mudra. So pinkies and thumbs are together. The middle fingers are all released out, looking down into the center of this lotus flower we've created. On an inhale, come up onto your knees, stretch your arms up overhead. You might keep your gaze on your hands. Exhale, lower back down, coming to sit on the heels, bringing the hands back to the heart. Inhaling, coming up, reaching up. Exhaling, lowering back down. Doing this at your own pace, and as you inhale, reaching up, you could say to yourself, just for today. Exhale, coming back down. May I speak peace. Inhaling, just for today. May I speak peace. Affirming this again and again. Give yourself a couple more rounds here, affirming just for today. May I speak peace. Of course, tomorrow we can say it again, just for today. May I speak peace. The next time you come to stand up on your knees, go ahead and release the arms out wide. Of course, do what works for your body. And then let's try to backstroke. So sweep one arm back, down, up, and then the other arm. You could keep this in continuous motion. The movements can be as big or as small as your body likes. And let's let the torso twist side to side. All right, float the arms down. You might shrug the shoulders a little bit, shake out the hands a little bit. And then we'll come on into our tabletop. Shift the weight into your left hand, lighten your right hand, engage the core here, and then twist the chest just as much as you can. So you don't have to force the right arm all the way up. Maybe you're just lifting the elbow a little bit like we're pulling a bow back. Look up over your right shoulder, big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm under the left arm. Settling in on the right shoulder as long as that feels good. If you need to keep your body moving, by all means do that. But we'll breathe in and breathe out. Tops of the feet can still be rooting down, giving us a source of grounding, foundation for the twist. And then as you're ready, push the left hand into the ground. Slowly twist open to the right. Big breath in. And set the right hand down, shifting the weight into the right hand. Keep the right wrist light. Woo. Inhaling, twist to the left, lifting the left elbow, hand, arm towards the sky. Try to look up over your left shoulder. Take another breath. And exhale, thread the needle. Left shoulder coming down towards the ground. Settling in here for a few breaths, or keeping it moving if that's better for you. Another breath. And let's release, push into the right hand, twist open to the left, and set your left hand down. Go ahead and tuck your toes and lift the knees if you can, plank pose. And then we'll bring the right knee to the left elbow, set the right foot back down, left knee to right elbow. Go side to side like this, taking a little twist, a little core work. One more on each side. And then downward facing dog. Down dog, or if we need to drop the knees and take a more gentle puppy pose, you can do that too. Give yourself about 3 full breaths. All right, and let's come up on the toes and tiptoe or hop ourselves to the top of the mat. When you're ready, inhale, go ahead and rise all the way up, reaching out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Continuing on right away, inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold down. Soft knees, left hand stays on the ground. Inhale, lift the right shoulder, lift the right arm as best you can, twisting towards the right. Exhale, folds down, forward fold. Right hand stays grounded. Inhale, twist to the left, opening up the left arm to the sky. and fold back down. We'll do this again side to side. If that movement's too big for your shoulders to feel good, then you can just take a little twist, peeking over your shoulder towards the sky. As you twist to one side, you might also straighten that leg a little bit. And as you move, you can return to that affirmation. Just for today, may I speak peace. All right, let's go ahead and come all the way upright. Take your time. We were mostly upside down for quite a while, so let's stand up, take some breaths. Lift the heart, soften the shoulders. Explore your balance today by shifting your weight into the left leg, hovering the right foot. If that's not going so well, you can keep the right toes on the ground. Big breath in, and as you exhale, twist to the right, maybe stretching the arms out wide. Inhale to center, right foot on the ground, shift the weight into the right leg. Keep breathing as you explore your balance on the right leg, coming to the left toes or lifting the left foot. And when you're ready, take a twist to the left, opening the arms out wide if you can. And come back to center. Shift the weight into your left leg. Coming to right toes or lifting the right foot, big breath in. As you exhale, twist to the right, try to look back. Inhale to center, switch the weight into the right leg, lift the left. Exhale, twist left. Look back. And come back to center. Inhale one more time, shift the weight into the left leg. Try to lift the right leg as you take a twist to the right. Inhale, center. Carry the weight in the right leg. Exhale, twist left. And come back to center. Next, inhale, stretch your arms up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down, hands touch the ground. Step your right foot straight back in space. Left hand can move to the left thighs. We peek over the left shoulder, take a twist. And then face forward, left hand to the ground, left foot back in space. Inhale. Exhale, lower down however you want. Get to the belly, point the toes back. Slide the hands forward so the elbows come under the shoulders and push the elbows and forearms and hands down into the ground. Sphinx pose, pull the heart forward, inhaling. Stay here, exhaling. Another breath. And lower down, tuck the toes, find your downward facing dog or take a moment of pause. Staying here or taking three-legged dog with a twist. Maybe reach that right leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Trying to keep the right shoulder down as the right hip lifts. Take another breath. We'll extend the right leg. Inhale, look forward between your hands. Exhale, step the right foot and then to the top of the mat and then shimmy it to the right side. So coming into lizard pose, you could drop your left knee. Of course, you could always bring blocks under your hands here if you have them. Let's try reaching the right arm up and back. So taking a twist, maybe bending your left knee and trying to catch the left foot. Press the hips forward and down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release your lizard pose with a twist. Left toes coming to the ground, right hand to the ground under the shoulder. Lift the left knee. Walk your hands over to the left. So we're pivoting into either Skandasana with the hips low or a wide leg forward fold with the right knee really generously bent. Left hand stays grounded. Again, we twist. Right arm reaching up. Maybe you bring the right hand to your low back. Good. Give it another couple breaths. And then right hand returns to the ground. Walk the hands to the front of the mat. Returning into your runner's lunge. Take a breath in. And then step the left foot up, forward fold. Take your time, inhaling to come all the way up. Give yourself a stretch, maybe come up to the toes. Exhale, feet on the earth, hands at your heart. Breathing, shift the weight into the right leg, lighten the left foot. Exhale, take a twist to the left. You might keep your hands closer to your body or stretch your arms out. Inhale, come to center. Balancing on the left leg, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come to center. Balance on the right leg, exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Balance on the left leg, exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. We'll do one more each side. Exhale, twist left. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, twisting right. Good, and come back to center. Next, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down, hands to the ground. Let's step that left foot straight back in space. Right hand moving to the right leg as you take a twist to the right. Look over the right shoulder and breathe. You can actively push back through your left heel. You can imagine squeezing your legs towards each other and then release that just to experiment. One more breath. And release, facing forward, right hand to the ground. Step your right foot back. Inhale. Exhale, lower to your belly. Slide the forearms forward, elbows landing under shoulders. Push the shoulders and elbows down, and then pull the heart forward. Just for today, may I speak peace. One more breath at your pace as you're ready. Release down. Tuck your toes. Give yourself a break or push up and back to downward facing dog. From down dog, if you're up for a three-legged dog, let's lift the left leg to the sky. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip. And you could look forward between your hands, actively trying to drop the left shoulder down. That way the spine gets a twist. Then inhale, re-extend your left leg. Exhale, step the left foot to the top of the mat, bringing it to the pinky side edge of the left hand. Into our lizard pose. Of course, there's tons of variations. You can always take your favorite. I'll say you could drop the right knee. You could sweep the left arm back in space, taking the twist. And if you want, you could bend that right knee. See if you can catch the foot. It's okay either way. And either way, imagine pressing your hips forwards and down, kind of exaggerating that stretch in the quads, hip flexors. There's nothing inherently wrong if you've let that right shoulder kind of scrunch up by your ear, but you might see how it feels to push the hand down into the ground a bit more, just making more space for your neck and shoulder. Give it another breath. And then we'll release. Left hand coming to the ground under the left shoulder, right toes coming to the ground. Then walk the hands to the right as you pivot into either Skandasana or a wide leg forward fold with your left leg bent. Good. As you get where you're going, the right hand will stay grounded. Left hand can move to your low back, or you could reach the left arm up. So we're twisting the spine to the left while we're getting a good stretch on the upper inner right groin area. Keep that breath moving. Full breath in. Take your time. And breathe out. Left hand comes back to the ground. Walk your hands into the top of the mat, pivoting through runner's lunge. Big inhale. And exhale, step the right foot up, forward fold. On your inhale, rise all the way up. Give yourself a stretch, maybe come to the toes. And exhale, hands at the heart, feet on the ground. Breathe here. And think about how balance has been feeling so far today. While we kind of contemplate, we can bend the knees a little bit and then straighten the legs. A little bit of grounding action. Lighten the toes while you do this. Just notice, how do I feel when I'm trying to balance today? Is it making me feel empowered, pleasantly challenged, frustrated? And see if you can set aside any expectations, and we're just going to play with some balance and twisting. So 2 tricky things to put together. Let's just see what happens. All right, one more time. Bend the knees. Imagine really grounding your feet down as you straighten the legs. Lift the crown of your head up. Big breath in. Shift the weight into your left leg. Keep the breath moving. We won't synchronize too much right now. Try to lighten the right foot. So maybe that's coming to the right toes. Maybe it's lifting the knee all the way up towards the chest. Left hand reaches for the right knee. As the right arm reaches back, you can look back towards the right hand. Keep breathing, and then we'll release this twist. Try to keep that right foot lifted, and right hand reaches over like you're reaching something on the left side in front of you. Reach, get a stretch. Breathing in, come back upright. Left hand can come to right knee, reach the right arm back. And then twist forward and left. So if you need to look up, I'm not sure my words are doing the trick. A little sleep deprived today, unfortunately. So we're trying to balance on the left leg as we come upright, twist right, and then hinge forward and down a bit, twisting left. This move can be as big or as small as you want or need. That left leg might be getting a little fatigued. Notice how that feels and see if you can keep doing it anyway. And maybe someone out there is going to hinge all the way down, so we could kick the right leg forward and then kick it way back, trying to tap the right hand to the ground. Let's give it another couple tries. Something tells me our lower legs are really going to think about this later. All right, when you've had enough, let's find mountain pose. Notice how the left leg feels versus the right. Bring your hands to your heart. Notice how that's doing. One more breath. Moment of recovery. And then shifting the weight into the right leg, lightening the left leg. Remember, we could keep it small. Twist to the left, maybe reach that left arm back. Right hand coming towards left knee. And then release, facing forward, twisting to the right. Left arm stretching way over to the right side. Left leg kicking back as much as it can. So keep going here, side to side. Let's find a wobble. Keep breathing. Notice if the mind is telling any stories. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to look perfect. And if it's going well enough, you might start making the moves more dramatic, maybe reaching the left hand towards the ground in front of and to the right toes. Coming upright, maybe kicking the left leg long. Give it a few more goes. I got this idea from watching a 84-year-old aerobics teacher. Oh, she made it look easy. Something tells me she's done it before. Give it another time, each side. All right, then standing up tall. Both feet on the ground. Practice noticing what sensations am I feeling here. As we try to watch the sensations without attaching a story, we might notice that they rise up and they transform. Good. Okay, let's take a little bounce out, shake out. If your lower legs want just a little bit more, this will kind of pump the fluid. All right. Big breath in. Imagine cold water's being dumped on you. 2 more. Big breath in. 1 more. All right. Come all the way down to the ground now. Rolling onto your spine. You can open the arms out wide. Let's let the legs just windshield wipe. So knees bent, feet on the ground. Legs will fall side to side. Let one hip lift and then the other. Let your legs fall to each side 1 more time or so. And then coming back to center, stretch your legs out long. Let yourself rest just as you are. The body can get heavy. We can observe what's here, letting go of stories about it. Just for today, may I speak peace. Give yourself a stretch, some movement in the body. Beautiful. Let's make our way back to an easy seat. Noticing how you feel. Bringing the hands together at your heart. Pause and offer yourself a bow of acknowledgement. Thank you for taking care of yourself. When we take care of ourselves, we are naturally taking care of others. If you'd like to chant Om, let's breathe in. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in some capacity tomorrow morning. Thanks for being here.